Hey everybody, I just did a video that was over 11 minutes, but I decided to just redo it because I wanted to see if I can make it a little shorter than 11 minutes. Anyways, it's been some time. How long has it been now since you last saw me? About a month and a half ago. I have videos that I know I have said in previous videos that I am a procrastinator in loading them up. But it's not that. I only have two hands here, as you can see. Two hands, one, two, and I can only do so much. Last week, I was going to come out and do a video, but ended up upgrading my web camera, and I didn't get around to doing the video. I was going through an emotional time. I was upset. I get frustrated when I ask people to do things and they don't do what I ask. And I've talked to Brian about this. I said, when I ask you to do something, like, communicate with me. Tell me when you're going to do it so that I don't have to look like an idiot constantly bugging and nagging. When are you going to get it done? Go paint Julia's closet. That's the last thing we basically have for painting in her room, just to finish off her closet. We have a little bit of a wall plus our closet and behind our door now. Okay, you're wondering, behind our door. Well, this past week, on this particular day, I think it was a Tuesday or Wednesday, I was getting dressed, getting ready to get Julia off to the bus, and I noticed there was a hole in the wall. I went and I looked at it. I cleaned up what was on the floor and part of the wall that was going to come off. And I noticed that there was some masking tape. Yes. Yellow, that off-white yellow kind of masking tape. Not the bright yellow stuff, the light yellow. So, I was like, oh my god. So I took a piece to show Brian when he got home. Brian tried to blame me for putting the hole there, and I said I didn't do it. I was getting dressed and I noticed the hole was there, so I cleaned it up, and this is what I have to show you. So he tried to figure out how the hole actually got there, because the night before he slammed the door because he was mad because I was aggravating him and got him mad. Then he stopped and he said, I know. It was 6 in the morning, I was getting up, getting dressed, and I tripped over the laundry basket, and he ended up putting the hole there. I said, you know what, I'm glad you did, because then we wouldn't have known what was behind it from the previous people that supposedly tried to fix it. So we fixed it properly, we just have to paint over it. So yeah, that's the last part of my room I gotta paint. That spot in the closet, as I mentioned, and part of the wall from my half of the bed, because that's where Brian ran out of paint. So yeah, we are getting the driveway done this year. We are still saving a little bit of money, a little bit at a time. So we're gonna try to see if we can get some more people in the neighborhood in our little square here to see if they want to get their driveway done as well, because the company that's doing it for us, the owner, the gentleman, he said it would be cheaper for him if we could get some more people. But if not, I guess we'll just be getting our driveway done. My screen door had to be on hold because I had to pay off our hydro. We did get a notice there a month ago that if we didn't pay it off, we would have been shut off. So I'm just so thankful and so glad that we had the money. I was able to pay it off, and we're all in good standing right now, and we're back on track. It's my email. Sorry about that. Let's see what the email is now. Earlier it was an email in my last video that I did that I decided to get rid of, and it was nothing. Oh, it's just the same thing again. Something from iTunes. Just letting me know what's new, I guess. Okay, anyways, earlier I had some trouble with my hair. I had to get some water to tame it down a bit because I had a piece that was sticking out and it just kept sticking out. But anyways, other than that, I'm doing okay with doing homework with Julia, studying her dictate. We've come a long way from the beginning of the year. She's getting almost perfect. She'll have either 1 or 2 wrong, or 3 at the most, and we just correct those. I sign it saying that she did, and she's getting stickers, and we're doing good. If it wasn't for Brian's help, I'm actually glad that he told me what his mom did for him and his brothers and sister when they were studying their spelling. So what we basically do is when we get the new list of words, we go over them by practicing how to say them. And then I get her to write them down 2 times. And then the next day we'll go over them and we'll write them down 2 more times. And then we'll start studying and spelling the words. And then if there's any ones that I notice that she's having a little bit more trouble with, I'll have her write that particular word or the words that she's having trouble with 3 times. And then we just continue to study and spell them and whatnot. What else am I going to say? It looks like it's going to rain, but the sun was out earlier. I was actually sitting here earlier and I was getting tired. I just needed to take like a 3.5 hour nap. I normally don't, but when I'm really tired, I just have to lay down. I don't care what's going on around me. I just have to go to sleep. So I went to sleep and I feel better now after having lunch, and decided to come out here and do this video. The other main reason why I was going to come out here and do this video was I was going to do a rant about a ex-friend who I am no longer friends with. I don't know if any of you remember the girl or the family that used to live on the street at number 7. They no longer live here, thank God, and the street is much quieter, and we don't have them in their nonsense or whatever. But just because I asked a friend who I think is a friend just to let me know whereabouts she's living now, there was a big whole spew about it. So I'm like, I'm not even gonna bother. I'm better than them. I don't need it. I'm feeling good about myself, and I'm happy to say we paid off Brian's credit card and we canceled it. The account is closed. We are just waiting for the money to come in so I can put it on my credit card. I'm also doing surveys. So surveys are fun. I say that's my full-time job now because I do surveys. I'm doing a survey home scan. I'll put the link in the bottom for any of you that want to go over and check it out. It's fun. I don't know how long I'm doing it for, but they're supposed to get back to me to let me know how many weeks I'm supposed to be doing this home scan for before I send it back. And yes, Tigger's talking to me. He's like hungry and it's almost time to eat, but not quite yet. But anyways, I'm gonna go because I've got a few things to do before Brian gets home, and then I gotta get the cats fed before he gets home because Hannah's not a problem, it's just Tigger. Whenever he hears Brian or sees him, he just darts and leaves the room, and then he won't want to eat. So I usually get him fed before he gets home. So you guys have a wonderful week, and if it's the long Easter weekend for you, have a great, safe, happy Easter, and I'll talk to you real soon again. Take care. Bye for now.